show back
Yeah.
to what it was in the beginning of the season. So yeah, okay. I didn't pick the viewers. I picked Daisy and Marcos.
Okay.
Tied. So
Yeah.
with Daisy, look, I think it's pretty cool that everyone on the boat is either in love with you or wants your approval. So like she makes Ashley's year by making her a lead stew. We're still not sure if that's a real title, but
Yeah.
Ashley's still happy about it. And then, Gary's into her like every second of this episode. And so is Barnaby, apparently. So Daisy, hey, I don't know. You come away watching this episode thinking like, wow, she's got everything going for her.
Yeah.
And Marcos, that dinner just looked awesome. And looking back on that season, they showed kind of his ups and downs, like him kind of destroying his head and Chuck, freaking out at him and everything. And like the guy battled back and he's an awesome chef. So for this episode, Daisy and Marcos died.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. They both, everybody wants a piece of Daisy, it seems like. And yeah, Marcos finished on top. So
yeah,
as far as, cooking and that. So
I mean, that was all gluten-free and dairy-free, apparently.
Yeah, it was a tough one to do. So he nailed it. So Sean, let's get to who lost. This one's also an outside the box one by me. Who lost was that Below Deck Med trailer. Dude, it was cringe. It was.
Okay, I picked the same thing. I picked the viewers because we don't have Celine yet anymore. In based on that Below Deck Med trailer, I don't know what we got.
Oh my god,
that's crazy. We both did that. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about it. So we don't get a trailer until it's less than 30 days. So it's the 11th. So 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks before the season starts.
And it's not really a trailer. It's a promo, right?
I think in the biz, they call that a teaser.
It was a 15-second dance on the boat. Like the Lonely Island Boys, but it wasn't a trailer, like where you could say like they should, considering this was the last episode of Below Deck Sailing Yacht, they should have had like a 3-minute trailer for like upcoming on Below Deck Med, and then just like the drama, things falling, everything like that.
John, it's wild. Below Deck Med season 6. No, season 5. I'm sorry. So the season where Hannah gets fired.
Yeah.
That season averaged like 2.4 million viewers an episode. That was during COVID. So summer during COVID. So different ball game and ratings for everything are down, like for like sports and TV and everything. But it's just weird that like what for like a minute was their biggest show. Like not just like for Below Deck shows, but like just on Bravo in general.
Yeah.
By a large margin, I think. And are they burying this season? Like what's happening? So I know like we see Z. I'm glad Z's back. I believe Courtney's back too.
I thought she was back. I thought she was back, but I didn't see her in the promo. So maybe she gets like picked up after, but like mid-season or something.
I know that was a rumor we heard.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's just them dancing, and maybe they'll get a proper trailer soon, but like that'd be interesting. Like if there's just nothing.
Yeah, I mean, candidly, they're running it in like the deadest period too, right? Like in the summer. And it's probably always run at this time, but man, I'm just a little worried for it.
I trust Below Deck. Yeah, it's weird though. I don't know what to do. I think they could change captains. I think Sandy brings too much baggage with her.
Yeah.
Now.
I think almost no one would be upset if Sandy, but listen, there's probably people who love Sandy too. So, anyway, I think there's a lot of hate watch that happens with which Below Deck Med, but now with like Malia gone, there's probably less of that. Cause I know a lot of people turned on Sandy and Malia after Hannah got kicked off. So, I mean, we'll see what happens.
It's interesting. This is a season where a lot of people turn on Sandy and like I like Z, great guy, but he's not like a storyline. Like he's not bringing
No,
viewers back like in the way
no,
that like a Hannah or a Daisy or Kate or Gary or Eddie or Ben would.
yeah.
So they're really banking on like, I don't know, like I'm still like, we're still gonna be here every week. It might be great too. We have no
It
idea.
could. Yeah. No, it could.
It was just a weird trailer, or not even a trailer. It's weird. That's the first thing we've gotten of it.
And it was a weird trailer. Yeah.
3 weeks out. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's so funny that we both had the same losing, and it was had nothing to do with the episode. But yeah, that was cringe, man. So all right, so let's get into our question of the week then. What do you got, Sean? I have no idea what the question is.
Yeah, so this is kind of bullet related. So John, big theme tonight from just this crew was like how everyone like loves like all their coworkers on this boat. Like what a great like environment this is. Everyone loves Captain Glenn. John, my question is, have you ever had a workplace like the Parsifal 3 where you're basically friends with everyone you work with?
I feel like my last couple, so like, it's kind of odd because, I mean, I'm in like public accounting,
Yeah,
so
right.
It's like, there's a lot of like, people getting dogs, people getting married early. So like, it's tough to, swing by for a couple beers on a Wednesday afternoon or a Wednesday evening, I should say. But there was one year I was working in downtown Saratoga for the track season. And I remember like everybody I worked with, like we would just like go out after and have a great time a decent amount of the time. They're all good people. Like, I don't really talk to much of them anymore, but all good people. And I maybe like friendship is a strong word, but like they were like my people for that summer.
You're right. So last time for me, the job ended because of COVID. Sort of ended because of COVID, but yeah, for like 6 years, like restaurant and catering company I worked for. And look, I didn't, you went to my wedding, I am groomsmen, but like of my like I say I have like 7 or 8 like really good friends. 3 of them I met through that job.
Sure.
And like that was pretty cool. And like watching tonight, I was like, I don't know. Like it's probably a lot to ask for to like have a work environment like that where you're friends with everyone, but it really does make your job that much better.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, it makes your life that much better. I was saying like maybe I need to get back to that, or I don't know.
I remember the last CPA firm I worked at when I was in New York. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Like I liked the people. Like we had like a softball league, we would, go out for drinks and things like that. And that was a good time. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's kind of tough.
It's probably not realistic at a certain point in life. And it's also, we don't live with our coworkers.
Right. Yeah.
So the friendships aren't going to develop as quickly as they would on this show. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of making like a job change.
Yeah.
Not quite sure, but like tonight got me really thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I respect that.
Yeah.
And I get it, the idea of kind of like loving the time or liking the time when you're at work, or like being sad. Like, I know they weren't sad that they were done working, but they were sad that like, they don't get to spend time with these people anymore. So yeah, that's not really, that's tougher to, I guess, like recreate somewhere else.
Yeah. Also, a lot of jobs, people are just different age, like there's bigger age gaps or just different points in their life. Like, yeah, like no one here is married or has, I guess, does Marcos have a kid? No.
I don't know. It never came up.
No, he doesn't. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that.
It never came up that he did.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Everyone's like kind of a similar point in their life, even though Marcos is quite a bit older than like Ashley.
Right.
But yeah, they can all, they live together, is they hang out together after work. Like, oh no.
No, I mean, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So all right, man, that's the question of the week. Hey man, I've got an iTunes review, so we got a new one this week.
Let's do it.
Honestly, dude, I love these coming in. I read every single one of them. So we got one from Buttercup here. Overboard for this podcast. I like what you did there. Love John and Sean recapping each episode as I listen to the pod on my way to work Tuesdays. Says, nice job getting the pod up right after the episode, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Which is true, Sean. We've been killing getting these things up. We do the pod Monday night and you put it up, and Tuesday morning, anybody can listen to this.
I know I think on our old platform, they were, we weren't available till like Wednesday morning.
Yeah, that's
it's especially in the modern world, people, they want their reactions immediately. Yeah, they want to know our takes the next morning. And hey, that warms my heart though. The Tuesday drive to work is actually sometimes worse than the Monday drive to work.
Yeah.
Right? Because
yeah.
What, I don't know. I feel like Tuesday, I don't even have a Monday through Friday job. I would imagine Tuesday is actually the worst day.
It could be, depending. Yeah. But you get Sunday scaries, not Monday scaries. So
right. Okay. You would know more than me. I don't.
Yeah. I get scaries every night, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, thank you very much for the review. We appreciate it. Please subscribe, rate, and review. Honestly, subscribing's cool, but like I mean I don't see how many people subscribe. But I would love to see reviews. Like those warm my heart, man. So all right, Sean. Hey, I know we're done with Sailing Yacht. It's over. There is a reunion episode that's supposed to happen next week. At least I think so.
Yes. Yep.
So
confirmed.
We're gonna watch that. We're gonna recap that. And then I'm sad to say my friend Daisy and Gary, Colin, Glenn, everybody are going to be out of our lives for another 8 months. That's true. But next week we're going to do the final crew rankings. We'll go over our favorite moments of the season. We'll do a little comparison between this and Below Sailing Yacht season 2. Like what season's the GOAT? MJ versus LeBron. But so yeah, and also go over the reunion. And I know there, some stuff happened this season, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, I just don't want it to be like 30 minutes of Gary, Daisy, are you guys together? Like I don't need that. I don't think it will be in. You know what? We'll save it for next week. But the Gary Ashley stuff, I feel like that was already kind of resolved on Watch What Happens Live last week. So, but could be. So we'll get into that next week though. But should be but we'll recap the season and put a pin in it and get ready for Below Deck Med, which for all we know is good. I hope so. So all right, Sean. I hope to be live tweeting next week, and I think you are as well. So everybody, thanks for listening. Sean, take us out. All right, everyone. Thank you. Bon voyage.